yeah. If you know, you know. We in the building, you know we're not playing. I'm starting early, you know what I'm saying. The labor rights say I want that. Me say feel like and chill. The labor rights and to say Jamaica free. We are like I show up in live, like I show up in video. You know what you know. All what they say we are. You go follow all of my page them. Woo. And to say Jamaica free. Trelawny. Don't they turn up low like the cloud. And we march into start
you
already.
Call young people. Hundreds of people
We
come.
Start already.
Because them want work. They are desperate. They have ambition. We must not exploit.
Let's go.
Young people.
No, we're not for that.
So when they are JLP and PNP, I don't support that. And the member of parliament must be condemned. Don't use young people to get vote. If you want to serve people, serve them sincerely, serve them honestly, and serve them diligently. A time coming if you come down. Hey, you have a 2-time rhythm there? You have a 2-time rhythm there? Give me cargo. Give me cargo. Give me the 2-time rhythm the cargo. Because, as Cargo say, she will never get 2 time for her way because we don't rate you. Bust the tune for me, man. I know it's not old is. You don't have it, all right. But in closing, let me say this. I am committed to this campaign. I walk the hills and the byways. I walk with each and every one of you with Dr. McNeil and the team. Because I want, on the day of election, I want the seat returned. If you ever do it again, I'll kick you. Don't do that. Let me tell you. I want when the seat on election day, it must be returned to the People's National Party. That's what I'm working for. And let me just say something in closing. A lot of people don't understand this. Youth man, let me just talk to some of you. I don't smoke ganja. I never smoke a spliff in my life. Not even a cigarette. I don't make the road with everybody who smoke. But how many of you know that the only reason you can take a spliff now, publicly, and police don't give you a criminal record, I lock you up. Mark Golding did that. Big tune. Should I get 2 times? Because we not love you. We not love you.
Hey, road to turn up here.
So we said to the member of parliament, you're not going to get 2 times for show off and way. You're not going to get 2 times for use young people. And you're not going to get 2 times for behave like you're better than we. We want somebody that when they go to parliament, they can speak on behalf of Northern Trelawny. The only time I hear the name of this member of parliament called the parliament, or when them roll call, and she ball out present. Make you. But let me just say this. I want your support and work hard with me and the team and Dr. McNeil to ensure that this seat will once again be ruled by an adult. By an adult. Not a picnic. And a man of ministerial pedigree. Not Trelawny is not a backbencher seat. Not Trelawny is a ministerial seat. So we want somebody in the cabinet as the Minister of Tourism possibly. God bless you. Love you.
Comrades, put your hands together for Comrade Dennis Meadows. Comrades, at this time, let me just take this opportunity in recognizing the former member of parliament who developed this housing development when he was member of parliament. He would have wanted to be here. Yeah, he would have wanted to be here, but because of ill health, he is not here. And I'm speaking of Comrade Desmond Leakey. At this time, comrades, our next speaker is a four-time member of parliament, a former minister of government, a former vice president of the People's National Party. He is now chairman for Region 1, which consists of Trelawny and of course St. Ann. And of course he is the candidate representing the constituency of North Trelawny. As I ask Comrade Wickham McNeil to come to the microphone, I want you to put your hands together at this time. Yes,
Comrades, good night, comrades. Comrades, let me acknowledge our comrade leader. And I just want to say that after the walk today, when we saw the turnout and the motorcade and the excitement on the road, comrade leader, I think that we can tell you that North Trelawny will be in the books of the People's National Party come election day. Comrades, I want to say some things to you because the light is going and I want you to hear the leader. But comrades, this is a serious time and it needs serious leaders. Leaders who will look about the problem of the people. I am a serious leader. I take things seriously. So when I get phone calls in the morning to say there's no water in half of the constituency, from Rio Bueno to Bounty Hall to Wakefield, no water. It is wrong. It cannot be like that. People talk about the fact that they will lay pipe. If you lay pipe and not coming out of the pipe, something wrong with the pipe. I call them and say, we need water for some of these communities. They tell me Water Commission does not have a water truck in Falmouth. It is wrong. We are going to change it. We are going to fix it and give water to the people of Trelawny. You cannot have the source of the water at Martha Bray and the people in the surrounding communities don't have water. Water must come to these communities first. And as a serious member of parliament, I'm going to ensure that that happens. Comrades, we are walking around the constituency and I see the problem of housing. The People's National Party is a party of housing. From the time of Michael, Joshua, Manley, we are the party that deals with housing. And we are going to be fixing the housing. People must get title for them house. They can't live from day to day not knowing what's going to happen. And we are going to be putting it back in place. So comrades, as serious leaders, we're going to change it. I have done something which is important. As a party, when the People's National Party is united, there is no force that can overcome us. And if you look around the platform, all our leaders are here because we are united and we are going to take it at the next general election. So, comrades, I am now going to take the privilege of introducing a man who has been my friend for I don't know how many years. From we are little boy, I'm a brethren. Our fathers were friends. When we sat in cabinet, I sat beside him in cabinet. And whenever there were problems, we sit down and we talk it out one and another. He's a man of integrity. And I tell you, he will make a great leader for Jamaica. So, comrades, put your hands together for the next Prime Minister of Jamaica, Comrade Mark Jefferson Gold.
One mark, next year, no joke. You hear that?
Thank you very much.
That is it.
Comrade Wickham McNeil, next Member of Parliament for the great constituency of North Trelawny. I want to big up all of the comrades on the platform, councillors, caretakers. I want to big up the campaign manager, chairman of the constituency, Comrade Dennis Meadows, who made some serious argument on the stage today about abusing the trust of the people. When you have 50 farm work card, how can you be encouraging hundreds of people to come and put down them name when you know, say, you only have 50 to give out? It's a shame, crying disgrace. I want to big up all of the PNP supporters, comrades, workers, warriors, foot soldiers who are here in their numbers and have been with us all through the day. What a wonderful day. I'm going to tell you, you look good. You don't sound good. You don't feel good. Energy up, up. Labor at a fret. Comrades, we're tired to tell Andrew to call it. But him afraid to call it. So as him get closer and closer to the tape, he made a hot him. And eventually, we know it soon have a call, because come mid-September, Parliament will automatically dissolve. On the 5th anniversary of the first sitting of this Parliament after the election, which was September 3rd, 2020, the first sitting of Parliament after that, 5 years from that date, which is I think it's the 15th of September, Parliament dissolve. There will be no parliamentary opposition. So, him have to call it. And you know, we have been preparing for it, comrades. First thing we have done since I became president was focus on the unity of the party. Because you know, I went through various things in the past, changing leadership and so on. And a lot of people got turned off, a lot of people got, you know, the vibes and things. And we put a lot of effort to bring back the loving of the party. And I'm just happy to say that we are united and strong. And when the PNP is united and strong, the People's National Party is an unstoppable movement for positive change and upliftment of the people.
One splash did you
Comrades, we have a government that is good at public relations, but when you really check what is going on the ground, people are feeling it. The economy is stagnant. I was hearing that sales in various industries are down year on year. Tourism is down in terms of the numbers of people coming. And the people of Jamaica are feeling the pinch and the pressure. And the government, all they can do is run around, cutting ribbon here, cutting ribbon there for projects that are not even ready to be open to the public. Because they're just trying to deceive the people, to make the people feel like something good is happening. But you can't fool the people when the people are feeling the pain and the pressure. And we have the most corrupt government in the history of Jamaica. What that really mean? Well, what it means is this. When you buy a drill from a private company for $31.5 million for the Bustamante Hospital, and the real price of that drill was between $3 and $4 million. That $26 to $27 million that you spent buying the drill, which was really more than it should have cost, is money that could have fixed operating theater, could have buy CAT scan, hospital we don't have no cat's hand like Bustamante itself, and generally improve the healthcare system. And when you multiply that, not just because there are many drills, there are many pieces of equipment that are being purchased across the country at inflated prices. That is the cost of corruption. The cost of corruption is born in the power and poverty and pressure that the people are feeling. And that is why it is important that we restore a government that is committed to ensuring that the resources of the state, which are for the people's benefit, are used only for the benefit of the people and not for friend and company and other cronies. And comrades, we know that the Prime Minister is in hot water. His personal declarations of his finances are not in order. They have not been certified by the Integrity Commission. It is an unprecedented situation. It has not happened before in the history of the country. He's under investigation by the Financial Investigations Division because the Integrity Commission had to pass it to them because he wasn't divulging information that they needed to conclude their investigation. And the FID is a law enforcement agency, and they say, you have to look into this thing. And what has happened since? A man who has gone on record publicly talking to Nationwide, a very biased media house, and saying that there's nothing wrong in the findings that the Integrity Commission made in their long report. Nothing wrong about what the Prime Minister did. That is the man they've appointed to head up the Financial Investigations Division, which is tasked to investigate the Prime Minister. Corruption in decision making, as far as I am concerned. And the man is not qualified for the job. When the original requirements were published for the position, it required any applicant to have 12 years experience in law enforcement, of which 5 of those 12 years must be at a leadership level. This man has never worked in law enforcement. So he's not qualified for the job. And they made sure to put him in there, and we know why. So comrades, Jamaica's democracy is under threat. When you have corruption and institutions being bent to the will of the government, when you have a Prime Minister who says you don't need an opposition because his own people can hold him accountable. When you have a senior member of the government saying they will never surrender to the People's National Party, they will never surrender power, and he repeats it as if it's not the people who choose government, but it's them who choose themselves. We are at risk, comrades, and that is why we must do the right thing and make sure that we send them back in when the next election is called and install a government for the people, a government of the People's National Party under the leadership of Iman, Mark Jefferson Golin, who the people call Marky G. And comrades, we have some good programs and policies and plans to uplift the people. We're going to ensure that needy children get at least one hot meal at school every school day, whether they are primary or secondary school. We're going to provide subsidized transportation to take children to school in rural areas, working with the transport operators. We're going to have the first in family scholarship for any family. If they have a youth, anybody from the family who's got into college or university, and they're the first person in that family to ever get into college or university, the People's National Party will give them a full scholarship to study so that they can lift their family out of poverty when they become a graduate. And we're going to modify the terms of lending for the Student Loan Bureau, so you don't have to worry that if you don't get a job, you're going to end up losing the credit and becoming harassed by debt collectors, because we're going to say you only have to pay a certain percentage of your income to service your debt from the student loan. And if you're out of work, you don't have to pay for that period. Those payments will be tacked on the back end, and we're not going to charge any penalties for that. So you can borrow your student loan, you don't have to fret, because it's never going to be a problem to pay it back. And comrades, we'll talk about housing. This government has not had a proper housing program for the people. Affordable housing is in great demand. And I know there are communities in Trelawny, north and south, where people are living and they don't have no title, they don't have security of tenure. We are going to ensure that they get the opportunity to acquire the land and get title for the land. And we want to put in the proper infrastructure, because we're going to have the Porsche program to uplift communities, informal communities, tear down zinc fence, put in proper walls, put in proper street lighting, put in proper sidewalks for persons with disabilities. And for first-time buyers, if you have been in the National Housing Trust as a contributor for at least 2 years, anyone up to 35, if they're buying a house for the first time, we have the grant program that provides a $500,000 grant. You don't have to pay it back. That can cover the deposit so you can step into ownership and own your own home. And we have the rent-to-own scheme that if you can't produce a pay slip because you're working but you're not formally employed with an employer who gives you a proper pay slip and so you can't prove your income, we will allow you to go into the house as a tenant and pay rent equivalent to the mortgage. And after a period of time, if you've made your payments of rent, we're going to say we're going to change you from a tenant to an owner. You've qualified for the mortgage. You can draw down the loan and move up to being an owner of your own house. And we have identified public lands, crown lands, not lands for agriculture, not agricultural lands, but other government-owned lands that we are going to make available for housing in the country. And we plan to build 50,000 affordable houses over the next 5 years. And we're going to have several of those houses are going to be built here in Trelawny. And we're not going to charge you the value of the land in the price of the house because we want to keep the house price down. And if you buy the house without the value of the land in it, you know, say you get equity right away once you buy that house because you're getting the land free of cost effectively. The People's National Party stepping forward with progress, stepping forward for the people. So, comrades, we have a little thing we have to do before we can enter that reference. And it's called the general election. And I'm depending on you to deliver to me Dr. Wickham McNeil as your member of parliament. I need him beside me. I need his experience. I need his network. And I know you need a man who will be in the cabinet and who can ensure that North Trelawny gets the attention that it deserves. He has plans for you. Water. I've driven on some of the worst roads in Jamaica today. We need a proper road maintenance program in this parish. And there's so much more. But we have to do the political work first, comrades. And I beg you all, the vibe is good. The ground is powerful, ready. But I said, don't get complacent. Don't take it for granted. Don't assume say we win already.
No.
We don't win already.
No.
We don't win until every vote count.
Yes.
And we get more vote than them.
Yes.
On election day. That's how we're going to win.
Yes.
And so you all have to do the work. Complete the canvas, please, if you're workers of the party. Let us know who our voters are. Let's know how many voters we have. And let's make sure on election day we get each and every one of those to come in and vote for the People's National Party and make this man the member of parliament. And Comrade Dennis Meadows, you know your future is bright. You don't have to fret because you have done a great work in doing what you have done, and you're going to deliver the MP that I need at this time, and we know that your future will be bright as well. So no fret, and people, I am not an ungrateful individual. So comrades, all I can say to you, I feel the love, I feel the power, and I know that we're ready. Are you ready, comrades? Are you ready for the People's National Party? Are you ready for Dr. Wickham McNeil? Are you ready for Iman Marky G? Power to the people, I say. Power to the people. One love, comrades. God bless you all. Time come.
Comrade, put your hands together.
Some are going to charge for corruption. Oh yes.
Let me at this time, comrade, say thanks to the party leader for visiting us at this time. And on behalf of Comrade McNeil, our candidate, and all of us who was on tour with you, we are saying thank you very much for being with us. You're coming back? Comrades, at this time, let me just say, Comrade Donovan Horton will be having his conference this Sunday. And he is inviting all of you to his conference in Wakefield. So we are looking forward to see you. Comrade the Trumpet!
Oh, that's why tomorrow them have conference here there, so that's why they not do this early. Okay.
March to victory, blood and fire, comrades.
Tell them, General Esther Wagwan.
Big tune.
we are marching on to progress. Now it comes on the alarm. Now we don't hear what you might say and what they say we are. Now we need to find the human and to say Jamaica free. We are blood and fire progress, and we marching to victory. Everything is just done. We are going back. We are going back. Better than before. Everything that takes way. We are going back. We are going to get it right and restore. Hey, that's so easy to put your man. Can't take no more. We are stepping out of darkness into holy light, and a kingdom will shine through. Time comes slowly along. We not here. We start. That one I start earlier, 8 early. You can't believe it. I understand why it's still. Tomorrow they want one big conference. A week from the first place. Trelawny same way. So that one is an early one.
Blood and fire, comrades. And we are marching. We are marching to victory.
Yes, Ram.
Trumpet now.
Yes, Ram. People, I don't know. But me I go through some of the scenes them from earlier today. After this. You see me? Because you just start the live a while ago, not even 30 minutes now. I start the live. And I lose 1 hour. The early part of this, it come like them rush through this. I first never see one conference or one rally done in a 1 hour. I don't know what go on. I don't know if I police them. I don't know what go on, but you have to hear the backstory feed. But see police them there flash blue light. I don't know what go on. You see me? But big up Dennis Meadows, you know what I mean, from Marky G. You know, I like when I respond to Marky G and Marky G say, yo, watch a man. Ray, you see me? But see police them a flashlight there. Come like you man lock off the thing. See there? Got the man lock off the thing. Something go on down there, man. Something go on down there. Now tell her that. Something go on down there, so why the police them go on, so something is happening. I can't wait to hear the backstory. From what go on. I'll Andre find out already. I'll go watch Panacha TV tonight. Probably I'll talk to my TV know what go on. I'll go find out what go on. You see me? Yeah, in a real life. But you what go on now, people. Me I go. This looks like a yeah, Velma, me I tell her, man. Velma, me not tell her, Velma. But you are going. We not watch that, you know. I joy alone. Come here, Sophie. Really. Because I know say it not go crazy, you know. I know say it's from earlier today. It's from earlier today, see? Earlier today, this man, them just meet up and Rasta outside, you know that music, them know you don't want to come mash up the vibes. See me I deal with? Yeah, man, so you know, people them agree. See Mr. Meadows there. This are the shot, you know. This are the shot. Hold on there, Mr. Meadows. This are the shot right there. Me now like, hey, you know what kind of respect you have to come on. Remember say Mr. Meadows get discipline, you know. For something when you say, you know. You remember that, right? When him talk about the scammer them, remember saying get discipline, you know. Look for the respect. When you see that? When Andrew can do that. Tell me when Andrew can do this. You know, say some people I tell me say look like say me not like Andrew. Like me have something against Andrew Honest. Me not nothing against Andrew Honest. Me have something against him leadership. Me have something against him decision making. Me have something against him a sellout. You understand me I deal with that me have something against him. I'm deeds them me have something against me have something against him. If he can change him these, them him good. I have been one of the bloggers to say, I don't know if anybody else did say it before, but me say this. If Andrew Holness did do everything when him tell the people him say I do, when him coming at power, before him coming at power, Andrew Holness should have be. They would have son him in a parliament. He couldn't, nobody wouldn't make him left. Me are one of the people that used to say that. Craig, where are dealing with me? See you. Right? He couldn't left. Nobody wouldn't want him left. You see me? You see me I deal with? Yeah, big up the officer them same way, because you know, they play an integral role in our movements, you see me? Protect the general and everybody around them down. You see? Me know the officer here, you know? Yeah, man, me know the bridge in them, man. Big him up. No joke. Big up the officer here. See him in a Movada video, though. No joke. Market G, I wrote I want the Marble in fast. Watch out. People them love the energy and love the vibes. The bike of them out. Yes, sir. You see that Andrew? That name natural. Andrew Wallace. You see that greeting there while I front of you with them? In a stage. In natural. You understand? Just a walk in. Not plan. See, they left from my left school. Look on the drive front of you with them when them see Marky G. I want to you. Clean heart and pure hands and hey, don't run with the general. Remember good. It's great night, Andrew.
Big up.
Hey, our Andre said, the Bible says if you shun evil. The Bible says if you expose evil, then Andrew, me could have see you are evil. I'm gonna shun you. Me could have see you are evil. I'm gonna expose you. And God said me if you do it and I use him if you do it too. And remember when I tell everybody say you must join, all of you must join your voice in concert and stop talk crap. You understand? You elect the official to do them work, and when them don't do it, if you criticize them, so we are criticizing you. You remember good.
Candidate for South Trelawny. Big up Councillor Pete, all the councillors.
The same say. I see him say.
Big up all of our PNP massive warriors.
Yeah.
Workers and warriors.
Yeah.
Soldiers on the battlefield.
Yeah.
Comrades, Jamaica is ready for a change. They're ready.
Hey, me feel like say the PNP them block up the place today. And the man them just give them all one 2 hour, 1 hour for just do their meeting fast. Me feel like that go on better cause a first me ever the man them schedule the meeting for 7 o'clock and the meeting done 7 o'clock. Wanna hear me say a while ago? Yo, I run come on me yard, you know. If you come start the life, you know. Run come on me yard. Cause me have some more start it before. Yeah, cause I want to show all of them something here. I really think.
The better must come, and the betterment will come with the People's National Party.
Charlene, what go on, mama? How you doing? There's a plate Bolo. Remind them.
Different parts of this great parish of Trelawny.
That's how I love you, know.
Everyone, please, take time on the road. Be careful with the driving. Don't bother do anything that will expose you to any danger. I want everybody to remain safe and sound.
Me don't know Charlene, me don't know.
Everything is nice on everybody island. Families and friends, they can't stop us.
Yes.
We are on the road to marching, blood and fire.
Yes.
And they can't stop us.
Can't stop us. And that God.
Is coming. Change is on the way. That's it.
What do you mean, Marty? One Marty, make them know the general. Make them know. Hear that? Well, hey, you know, run put the general this apart more, you know. Than check in, you know, what I mean, you got the officer them in detail them we are move around with Marky Chica, man. Tell them. Big thing serious. It's low to them, man. People them out, man. People them come out, man. Ball back more.
Hear me? Yes! Come on, are you ready? Come in. We were driving up here. And when
He said, Charmaine, the meeting done.
Come on, you just said to me.
Charmaine, something is not right. May I tell you, say, listen to me now, man. Listen to me now, man. I don't want to feel like say chattings. Listen to me. You see what I go on for your meeting? Look when the meeting start. Look. I start in a meeting that. Anytime I see Mark Golden talk, the meeting done. And when I see them go and them do the anthem, the meeting. See there? The meeting done. No capping in my rapping. See there? See there? See police them there? You see police them? Me I wonder if the police them can lock, make him and them know so them have to lock off early. Me I wonder if a curfew or something I go on down there. You understand what I say? Me don't know what go on. Don't know what go on.
Then the world has only plans to come across town. When the People's National Party takes power, we're going to call it, we're going to fix these roads because nothing can stay so. Am I right, sir? I want to welcome our party leader and just informing that as we speak now, Trelawny, top and bottom, north and south, has gone orange. We're going to take the forest standard. The colors will keep on the road.
You're not here.
And we just ask for the welcome our party leader and the future president.
Like and share up live, people. Like and share up live. Like and share up live. You see me? No gosh, man. Look how the place low from an idea, man. All them things if you go and straight till 11 o'clock in the night, you know, there must be some type of curfew or so thing going on in Trelawny, brother. No way. No way. It has to be an explanation.
So we did heading off on the road now. So let's be careful. You got this one.
You mean Mr. Partner, make them know. Make them know, my general. I got we are walk with and I move with, you know. We don't want no problem with nobody on these road tours and these. No in Jamaica. You know, business if you're a liberator or PNP. We don't want you about no accident. We don't want you about no somebody and a cut off and people lose them foot all the time. We don't want you about none of them something. You just be careful. Feel me I deal with? No minor, no major, just be careful. You understand? Have fun responsibly. You understand? Yeah. I shot this too, you know. What I shot? Shot your body. You know, I screenshot this too. No joke. Shot your body, I picture your body. Can use that another time. Alright, next.
The fuck?
I walk on there, so careful. I move too fast. Ah, see it there? Yeah. Oh yeah, that lady there from Hey, hey. Not to progress. Time comes on the alarm. I will not care what labor right. Watch, hey, watch Marky G, man. What a joy! Man, hey, me say the ladies them love Marky G, kids them love Marky G. They can't stop him, you know? Forward to the flipping world, Charmaine. What them I do? We have to build back. I mean, watch it, hey, watch the young people there. Watch ya! Mighty God, she excited. I take me China. My goodness. No, so this a lady a house painting a orange. You know what I'm done? I don't say yellow color them off a Porsche. No, that lady is serious. People are going there, so. Oh! People are too serious here, man.
That is funny.
Oh!
That's funny.
No, last song. I will last song there.
It's funny.
Last song. Me think say yo. How about that? I will send me something a while ago. You know me can't go on it. Come up on my computer. Me nearly expose me the personal business. Never mind. Anyway, what a piece of thing are going over here. Double murder in Mount Pella, St. James. How are going on? No, you know, say look like something I've got to do on it. Hold on there. Something I go on. Alright. That are some scenes from Patricia, what's up, love? That is some scenes from, as me telling the people, I don't know what go on. I don't know what go on. You understand me? I deal with this. Not my fault. Look how short this is. Look how short. I don't even know how.
Yeah, the man! Him the whole heap of good things for us.
Yo, let me start it for you. So hold on. Let me find out what go on. I want the mic. But we're not here. What? No, man, something alright. And me alone not here. What that? What that? Lord have mercy. Something like they when I experience technical difficulties. People, I wonder if I'm my headphone. Alright, hold on there. Hold on there. Alright.
Sure!
No, man, I'm on my headphone. Something I go wrong.
We ready!
Something through up there.
We just see him agree to him friend and him come.
Something I go on.
To him friend and him who not now. We just see him agree to him friend and him cumbolers.
Yeah.
Well, guess what now? We are a party who believe in people. We are the people's choice. That's why we are called the People's National Party.
That's right.
And all the things that you hear them talking about, I want you to know, don't be fooled. Tell the member of parliament, say,
yeah, we
have to tell people, say, we have to do a farm work, we have a crowd. We don't have to do that.
Yeah,
when we're ready, that means to say we are. When we're ready, we're ready, we're ready. The word is love.
Oh, the power cut off.
Come and put your hands together for Comrade Fabian Davis.
Oh, like the music. Okay. Alright.
Coming to our next speaker is the 5-star general, former chairman.
Power the cut. Okay, alright. Alright, people, let me know about nothing about that. You know, say tomorrow, them say them have a conference tomorrow in the same area. Or close to that area there. In a Wakefield, Trelawny. So you know, say tomorrow I'm active again. Anytime them thing I keep, I always try to make myself available for more there. I understand, so if you don't want to watch these things, yo, you don't know so you can watch it here. So don't. That's how I couldn't know that. No. Remember if you like and share the video. See? If you want to support the platform, you know, look by your screen. See donation information there. You can look in at the description of the video. You can look at the comment, the pin top of the comment section. and you will find the PayPal, Cash App, and the Zelle info. Alright? Alright. Market G2 flipping world, man. You know, mad. Alright. No, ladies and gentlemen, you know me there. I fast, me a fast. While when I pass. And me over like and share the video. Something going on over here saying. Yeah man, I'm so going on so. The PNP calls out government failure to lead in national sports development. June 19, 2025. This was yesterday. People's National Party is describing the revelation that two elite Jamaican athletes and Olympic medalists, Rod Stoner and Raji John Campbell, have switched allegiance to Turkey as extremely concerning, as it represents potential danger for the future of Jamaica track and field. People, let me tell you something. This is another open disgrace for Andrew Honest. Babsy Grange, what really are going on, mums? What is happening? 500,000 US. Who blame the athlete them? Hey, the amount of brain drain, not even just brain drain, skill drain, God-given talent drain is coming out of Jamaica. Mighty God of Daniel, this is embarrassing.
Embarrassing. He needs some milk.
You know, I never really touch on that topic, yeah? Although I listen to it on Copy Channel, well, I don't touch on this, you know? Babsy, what really are going on so, Babsy? The government and the nation's sporting authorities must accept full responsibility and immediately move to ensure no further reputation loss. They should have put loss. So the party describes the athlete's departure as a serious loss for Jamaica and a direct consequence of the government's chronic failure to promulgate a national sports policy which would support and retain elite talent, particularly in non-traditional sporting disciplines. The PNP has long pointed out the National Sports Council has not met since 2016, a nearly decade-long period of inertia at the highest level of sports governance, despite repeated calls for the stakeholders and engagement, strategic policy making. The government has consistently failed to act. Right? During this time, while our athletes have continued to excel on the global stage, the government has done little to build sustainable support systems or expand investment in their development. This body now, this is really embarrassing. A country that has prosperity, but yet your best athletes are running away to other countries to switch allegiance. Why would they run away? For what? Greener pastures. Where is the prosperity? Andrew Honest, Babsy Grange, Andrew Honest. Where the prosperity there? Where they? Where it is? Right? It says here, this is not about two athletes, it's about the collapse of a system that refuses to plan, invest, or modernize, said Wavelheim, spokesperson on sports. When our best talents feel they have no choice but to represent another flag. Mighty God. It means something is fundamentally broken. Him never tell a lie. Him never tell a lie. See, the spokesperson has also noted that the Sports Development Foundation, SDF, and Chase Fund both of which were established under PNP administration to empower the sports sector, continue to be spent down without any strategic growth or reinvestment. The JLP government has not expanded these funds or introduced new initiatives to meet the evolving needs of our athletes. Them don't care. Them don't give a damn. Them just wicked. Yo, man, they evil, man. Jamaica sports needs more than applause and photo opportunities. It needs real leadership, a clear policy direction, and deep respect for people who wear our colors. Hines added. The next PNP government will reconvene the National Sports Council within the first 100 days, conduct a full review of current funds allocations and their impact. Damn. Wow, man, this is bad, bro.
Embarrassing. He needs some milk.
Help. UTI Sierra.
We need your divine intervention.
Bad.
We're tired of the labor rights. We're tired of the green people.
Wow.
We are so far. We can't take it no more. We need this. We need this. We need it. Help. Help. Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Psalm 46. God is our refuge and strength. Is a liberator.
And people, if that never bad enough, Wagwan Patrick, if that was not bad enough, make me show them one picture of me just get away. Jeez, and people. When I talk about perfectly put enough, and perfectly said enough, at this I talk about enough. Yo, Johnny, bro. Yo, big up this man who send me this. They know themselves. But me don't want, you know? We don't want to load up the thing. But me going to load it up by showing. My God. Wow. It's bad enough, people. People feel like me exaggerate. People don't feel like me exaggerate. You don't feel like me exaggerate, people. If you don't feel like me exaggerate, say Bolo. You know, say you exaggerate, bro. Yeah, man, you exaggerate. If you don't feel like say me exaggerate, just tell me that. Just tell me. Tell me, man. Because, you know, but look on this. Alright? Sure. Hey. Behave yourself, man. Relax. Oh, shoot. My bad. Sometimes it's a bit challenging to maneuver this. People, take a look on this. Boy, the most murders for the Prime Minister. 8 years and 10 months. Huh? What is this? What is going on here? The worst Prime Minister in the history of Jamaica. Murder statistic reports from 2016 to 2024. People, wanna check it out now, man. Wanna screenshot that now, man. Look on the screen now, man. Look at that. Every day, hundreds of loved ones crying. 1,354 in 2016. Remember, I'm tell you so we can sleep with the door open. 1,647 2017. And George Davis had the audacity, the unmitigated gall. You understand? Him did so bright. If you talk about PJ was the most murderous Prime Minister, hombre. You know see them figures here? Right now, 2025 are going. And to all the police them alone are going, it a go serious in our ear. And this is election here. How much gun them have where come our certain constituency and it's certain talk with them I make. They don't love the people. You hear me say? 2018, 1,289, 1,340, 2019, 2020, 1,332. Oxide, 1,511 in 2022. Wow. Wow. Hey. No, sir. It's bad. It's really bad. Well, let's add to that. We say a graveyard prime minister. Let's add to that. Check this out. We got Marty G with the positive, you know. For young people, $500,000 grant, not alone. You know what I mean? Launch the rent to own program. Give real people a path to home ownership. I like them posts here. So where you can screenshot to, you know. Screenshot. Yeah, I need this. Need them something here. When people talk about PNP now.
The following is a release from the People's National Party.
Listen to this.
This is Nikisha Burchell, the PNP's MP caretaker for South St. James. I am truly heartbroken by the brutal killing of two enterprising young people on Tree Lane in Montpelier, St. James on Wednesday night. 32-year-old teacher Vanessa Williams and 36-year-old taxi operator Matthew Chin lost their lives senselessly. I met Vanessa about 3 weeks ago in her community. She was full of promise, passion, and purpose. A dedicated, technical, and someone who had already earned her master's degree. She was on her way to pursuing her PhD, but that she was struggling to access a safe and stable place to live despite being a contributor to the NHT is a national failure. Vanessa embodied everything we say we value in Jamaica: education, service, and decency. Yet she was left vulnerable, and her life has now been senselessly cut short. Her family is devastated. I spoke with her aunt, and she is beside herself with grief. Matthew Chin, the young man killed alongside her, was a taxi operator. I did not know him personally, but I understand he came from a family of service. His grandfather was a teacher at Anchovy High School. This, for us, is a double tragedy. On behalf of the People's National Party, I extend my sincerest condolences to both grieving families. We will fight for justice for your loved ones. This is not the first fatal shooting on this same street. Another productive citizen was killed there not too long ago. I am calling on the police to act swiftly and bring these cowardly murderers to justice. Our people deserve better. Those who are building their lives and serving their country should be able to feel safe in their own homes and communities. And to those in government who are now trying to campaign on crime, let me say to you, the Prime Minister's revived promise that Jamaicans can now sleep with their doors and windows open feels like an insult to grieving families and frightened communities. The truth is, people in places like Tree Lane can't sleep at all. Some have already left the community because they live in fear, not freedom. Safety is not a slogan, it's a lived reality, and too many Jamaicans are still unsafe in their own homes. These murders are a painful reminder that behind every statistic is a shattered family. We need urgent action, not just in policing, but in fixing the deeper issues like the failure to provide secure housing for public servants like Vanessa.
Visit our website at pnp.org.jm or check us out on Facebook at Jamaica PNP.
Didn't plan that. Everything when we just talk about line up with each other. She even mentioned what I just spoke about. What a tragedy, like the promise of sleeping with the windows and doors open. ABI News, what's up? Eh? And look what me just a show a while ago. Eh? The worst prime minister in the history of Jamaica. Most murders for a prime minister in 8 years and 10 months. Any prime minister ever. Ever. And this is without the 2025 numbers. Somebody sent me this and I have to share it. And I never even knew what that audio that I just played was gonna say. Why hey them a get that channel they are fighting a man. Hey them after my channel in a man. Hey, no matter when me go live, you know. They after my channel, you know. Jesus, peace. But seriously speaking, this is really concerning. Then when we look upon this, right? I remember what the doctor said on Andre's show. Dr. Hunter. Dr. Hunter gave us the figure of how many people die at the hospitals per year. Ladies and gentlemen, if we think, say, this is trouble, what we are look upon, we need to pay attention to the amount of people that is dying at these hospitals. Because it seems as if it appears that, you know, the business of people losing their life is a huge business in Jamaica. You understand? Whether they lose their life by so-called natural, you know, causes or it's a real big business. But such is life. We have to keep praying and we have to move forward. You understand? We have to protect yourself, protect your family, cover them. You understand? Through prayer. Alright? Alright. Now the next thing I'm going to have to share. And this is what I wanted to share to begin the show. But thank God I realized that the conference was going on and I caught it the right time. Carlton, how you doing? Bless up yourself, Carlton. Bless up yourself. Respect. Alright? So, we come across this audio, people. And may I tell you, I truly have to share this one with you now. Feel me I say? So, everyone Warmington, them a call it a frontal class, you know. This compilation, alright, so it's very, very, how would I put it? Detailed. Very detailed compile. Oh, listen to this.
Constantly stirring hate and division, it becomes impossible to ignore. Everald Warmington continues to spew racism and disrespect. We really didn't want to have to do this, but when you see a public figure constantly stirring hate and division, it becomes impossible to ignore. Everald Warmington continues to spew racism and disrespect, targeting Mark Golding and his family with lies about their heritage. How can someone like this continue to represent the people of Jamaica? Let's take a deeper look at who Everald Warmington really is and what his family history tells us. So, let's take a step back and ask, who is Everald Warmington? What does his family's history say about the man behind the outbursts and the controversies? Everald Warmington's lineage in Jamaica stretches back to the early 19th century. Born in 1952 in Browns Hall, St. Catherine, Warmington is a descendant of the Warmington family from St. John Parish, one of the original 22 parishes in Jamaica during colonial times, a family deeply connected to Jamaica's colonial past. His ancestor, Charles Warmington, arrived in Jamaica from Cornwall, England, in 1792 and became a plantation owner. By 1826, Charles Warmington owned the Hermitage Estate in St. John, and his influence stretched across the land. He owned enslaved people starting with 5 in 1826 and increasing to 13 by 1832. This is a direct link to Jamaica's brutal history of slavery. In his will, Charles Warmington passed on enslaved individuals to his mixed-race children and left the Hermitage plantation to their mother, reinforcing the entrenched system of exploitation that defined much of Jamaica's early economic prosperity. But it doesn't stop there. Charles's partner, Elizabeth Queneborough, also involved in the slave trade, owned enslaved individuals herself. By 1826, she held 3 enslaved persons in St. John Parish, and later received compensation from the British government for their emancipation. Everald Warmington's great-great-grandparents were slave owners. His family played an active role in Jamaica's colonial system that profited from the lives of enslaved people. Now, let's move from the past to the present. Everald Warmington is no stranger to controversy, particularly when it comes to his treatment of others.
Everald Warmington, the fiery Member of Parliament for Southwest St. Catherine since 2002, popularly known for not being warm to the media. He has shouted at reporters when called to address issues linked to his portfolio, told a journalist to go to hell during a live interview, and extended his middle finger when he did not want his picture to be taken. For the finger violation, he apologized. With the many incidents of bad behavior over the years, one contributor described Mr. Warmington as a national disgrace. He has even referred to MP Lisa Hanna as Jezebel and faced backlash when he indicated that opposition leader Mark Golding's skin color would be a hindrance to him becoming Prime Minister.
If he wants to be Prime Minister, go back to England, Ireland, Wales, or Scotland, but then beat Michael Hanjo Holness.
From telling a female journalist to go to hell on live TV, to publicly insulting opposition MPs in Parliament, Warmington has repeatedly crossed the line. His sexist outbursts have tarnished the credibility of our legislative body. Warmington's behavior wasn't just a one-time outburst. It was a series of instances that exposed a deeper underlying issue with his respect for women in politics. In addition to calling MP Lisa Hanna a Jezebel, Warmington was known for his crude, condescending remarks towards other female colleagues in Parliament, often undermining their professionalism. His treatment of female reporters and anchors also shows a disregard for women in the media, most notably when he rudely dismissed Curlin Brown in 2011. Warmington's behavior is not an isolated case. His outbursts, whether in Parliament, on live TV, or in the media, follow a distinct pattern: hostile, combative, and disrespectful. His remarks are often a mix of personal insults, racial attacks, and misogynistic comments. This divisive behavior isn't just a one-off. It's a long-standing trademark of his political career. Whether it's belittling opponents or reporters, Warmington has shown that he has little regard for decorum, professionalism, or respect for the people he serves. In 2016, he referred to MP Lisa Hanna as a Jezebel, a term that has deep misogynistic and racial undertones. He later insulted other MPs, calling them garbage and threatening to walk out of Parliament. Just last year, he took it a step further, racially attacking opposition leader Mark Golding, questioning his Jamaican identity because of his white British father. But here's the hypocrisy. Everald Warmington, whose own family benefited from slavery, has the nerve to question Golding's heritage. Warmington's ancestor, Charles Warmington, owned enslaved people on the Hermitage estate, yet he criticizes Golding for his background, despite having his own bloodline tied to the legacy of slavery. Golding's father, Sir John Golding, was not just an academic and philanthropist. He was a pioneering orthopedic surgeon who played a vital role in Jamaica's healthcare. Sir John helped the nation fight polio, and after the Kendal crash, he was instrumental in treating the injured, saving countless lives. So, when Warmington attacks Golding's family history, he's ignoring the legacy of public service and national contribution that Sir John left behind. Public reactions to Warmington's actions have been strong. Media organizations like the Jamaica Observer and Gleaner have called out his lack of respect for parliamentary conduct and his divisive rhetoric. The Press Association of Jamaica, along with civil society groups, have condemned his behavior as unbecoming of a lawmaker. Even within his own party, the Jamaica Labour Party, there have been moments where senior officials like Horace Chang distance themselves from his remarks, though Warmington himself rarely shows any remorse. All the facts we've shared today from Everald Warmington's family history are backed by documented research. For a deeper dive into the colonial era records, visit ucl.ac.uk or scan the QR code on your screen, where you'll find historical documents and archives that shed light on the legacy of slavery and its impact on Jamaica. We encourage you to do your own research and explore the facts for yourself. Transparency starts with us. Let's keep the conversation going. While critics continue to call for his accountability, it's interesting that his constituents in St. Catharines Southwestern continue to re-elect him, despite his record of controversy. This raises an important question. Why does Warmington continue to have support? To the voters who've kept him in office, ask yourselves, what kind of leadership do you want for your community? Are you willing to overlook his disrespect, his divisive rhetoric, and his blatant disregard for the values of integrity and accountability? Warmington's behavior isn't just about politics. It's about the kind of example we set for our children and future generations. If you want a representative who unites, who treats people with respect, who values honesty and transparency, it's time to think carefully about whether this is the leader who deserves your vote. And as the Jamaica Gleaner put it, Warmington may be the face of defiance, but does that defiance come at the cost of decency and leadership? It's time to reflect on the kind of leadership you want and the kind of future you want for your community. Jamaica deserves better than a representative who uses his platform to spread hate. We deserve leaders who unify us, not tear us apart. We must demand leadership that reflects our values, respect, unity, and progress. Everald Warmington's actions show that he's not the leader we need, but the leader who divides. As citizens, it's our duty to demand more from those who represent us. So, as you cast your vote, ask yourself, does this man reflect the future you want for your community and your country? The power is in your hands. This election isn't just about politics. It's about the kind of society we want to build. Vote for leadership that holds true to the values we deserve. This is Jamaica in Focus. Like, share, and follow for more in-depth analysis.
Yeah, man, make sure you go follow Jamaica in Focus, ladies and gentlemen. Right there on TikTok and everywhere them there, them do some good work, you know. Now, Lennox Fletcher. Yeah, man, the meeting done, you know. Yeah, man, the meeting start and finish, brother. Some power problem going on there, so they have to hurry up and look like a Delco they when I use and I talk to people them use when I music bus them before the lighting was gone. You understand what I say? So yeah, that's the situation, ladies and gentlemen. That's the situation. So yeah, I hope you know really absorb what this that was saying, and I mean when I learned about Everald Warmington's behavior, I just couldn't understand why he always got the backing of Andrew Holness. Some things are missed there. You know, it says a lot about the leadership for them to condone his behavior and keep him around. He is a toxic entity. And you know, funny enough, there's some Jamaicans that have that crazy racist side of them, where they are so racist that they can't see the individual. And I was like that at one point, you know, because of the learning the history of how the white people back then did our people and so. Yeah, I was like that. You understand? But I've learned also in that history not to take any of the wickedness that the white people did. But there are some black people around that sold us out as well. And even in this time, we see those black people in leadership here in Jamaica that are sold us out, the ones that are running right now. You guys, some of you just don't understand when I say they have sold us out what I mean. But one day, hopefully not too late, you will. You know. And then when you look at Burkina Faso and Ibrahim Traoré as a leader, and you look at how he calls out the other leaders, you know exactly what I'm talking about when I say selling out. You understand? They have sold us out and they continue to. But anyway, moving right along, I want you to let me know what you guys think about that in the comment section. Wow, videos. Oh no, okay. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section, alright? Alright, 1 second, my people. May I tell you, man, he is a disgrace, you know, but he represents people in Jamaica that think like him as well. It's quite unfortunate. It really is. There are some people that think like Everett Warmington. Very unfortunate. Huh, I'm talking about mine. You know? But there's a video that I want to find. Someone to give me a second, my people. In the meantime, when you can hear the first part of the meeting here. This was the meeting earlier.
For the Trelawny municipality, former mayor of Falmouth. He is the caucus leader for the People's National Party in the Trelawny municipality. As I ask, councillor for the Falmouth division, Comrade Garth Wilkinson, to come to the microphone. I want you to put your hands together.
Comrades! It's always great to be in Falmouth Gardens, race course, Vanzillands. Hear the man! Hear the man! You see, where we stand is good grounds. But me come forgive Tono this afternoon. Comrade Wickham McNeil, our next member of parliament for Northern Trelawny. Hear the man! Hear the man! Hear the man! Him the whole heap of good things for us. When I was a mayor, this man was a minister of tourism. Some of the things he did, we are indeed still benefiting from. We can chat about Burwood Beach. And him and funding, they run it down now because they want to get their friends. We can talk about the market, the funding. We have a new market because where the funding came from. Thank you. The artisan village, where you see the most advertised era, it was his brainchild. Thank you. Thank you, Doc. But you see, today, we have a bigger man in the house. We have a bigger man in the house. We have the next Prime Minister of Jamaica. And me say to you see, comrades, you see why this is important, why me come here tonight? Because only Sunday, and a man say, we don't need no opposition. Because his people keep him in check.
Embarrassing.
What can go so? How can one man? You see, comrades, we are going to talk to you about this tonight. Because the whole of people in America, when sit down and vote for one man. And now half of the population, the tourist sector is down. We have some banks right now in trouble. Comrades, but tonight is not my night. Because tonight, you see, when we start this today at 12, the party leader was there. And he got Duncans, he got Clarkstown, he got Duansville, he got Sherwood. What a bangarang pandem. But comrades, me know everybody is on their feet tonight. And because my leaders are on their feet tonight, I don't want to lay them any longer. So I call on you. And we're in a place where we fix our road. We fix our road. And when they tell lies, them know nothing about it. They don't know nothing about it because they never apply for none of the road that have been fixed. Neither Vanzillands, nor Falmouth Gardens. They don't know how we get none of them to be fixed. But I'm not talking about it tonight because tonight I'm mind every chat because we're going to have a private talk. But tonight, we want to welcome our comrade leader, the next Prime Minister of Jamaica, who will not going to lie to you, who will keep you honest, who will make sure that when we read and we just going to give more food in our school, we know we're going to get it because the thief ain't going to stop. One love, one heart. God bless you all.
Thank you, Comrade Garth Wilkinson. At this time, our next speaker, he was the candidate for this constituency. My comrade is now the chairman for the constituency and also the campaign manager for the candidate, our candidate, Comrade Wickham McNeil. As I asked Comrade Dennis Meadows to come to the microphone, I want you to put your hands together.
Hey! Hey! Oh, you look good. Not Trelawny. Oh, you look damn good. Let me pay respect to the next member of parliament, Dr. Wickham McNeil. And let me I just hear somebody mention something a while ago. That a me you don't want. But let me just tell you clearly, I shall return. It is Dr. Wickham McNeil, and he has my undying support. So if you love me,
hey, when the member say, this man did say about the, they call it, the scammer thing, the scammer comment. Him did for run the seat, you know, say, he might tell the people, him say, me. If you don't love me, I vote for Mr. McNeil. You understand? Want to see the difference? Mark Bowling had to show us, the people of Jamaica, how serious he was about, you know, things that looked a certain way in the eyes of the public. He had to let us know that he was serious. And they made an immediate decision. They made an immediate decision to remove him. Me not even talk about 24 hours, less than 24 hours. Marky G call him. Man tell me. Man say get a call from Marky G right away. Serious, no joke, only for respect, but firm. And the man said, him can't do nothing but support the thing, man. Understand and do him feel away. Yo, wanna big up Mr. Dennis Meadows. Yo, John Monster. Campaign to the replacement. Yeah, the man a real man, brother. The man a real man.
it is Dr. Wickham McNeil, and he has my undying support. So if you love me, you support him. And I talk for long. Because the last time I talk for long here, you know what I get.
Yeah.
That is why they move it from over there to here. Because when I see it, I start.
I see it,
trembling.
Funny, honey.
But I stand firm.
Oh my God.
I stand firm because my ambition is less than the mission of
yes,
the
come on,
National
man.
Party.
Come on, I'm a general. Make them know, no, man. Come on, no, man. You make the man say, I go, hey, pull up that. Pull up that. Pull up that. The man understand the mission is bigger than his ambition. Come on now, stop playing. Stop playing.
Because my ambition is less than the mission of the People's National Party.
That is a servant.
You don't always get what you want when you want it. Sometimes you have to wait a little.
Yes, no man.
And the Lord moves in mysterious ways.
Tell them, General.
It's wonders to perform.
Wonders to perform.
So God give me a break.
What you mean, man?
To come back.
What you mean?
And I want every one of you commit your support. The same love you have for me, I want you to give it to Dr. Wickham McNeil.
Yes, yes, yes.
The labourer them say, Mr. Meadows, you run down man. You are turn driver for Mr. McNeil. Listen to me carefully. I deliberately drive him. Because when you see him, you see me. When you see me, you see him. So nothing wrong with that.
Member.
Whatever issue I want to address before I close. You have a member of parliament here. And let me take out my glasses. I want all the youth them. I want the youth them listen to me. Because nobody in this space is more a defender of youth than I am.
One Dennis Meadows.
A matter of fact, I only made a defend when them fire me. But I want to say something to the youth them. Because you have a member of parliament who don't love people. You have a member of parliament who not have manners. You have a member of parliament who believe that you're better than people.
That.
And if you're better than people, you have no business serving people.
My general. That is.
You know what you did yesterday? Calm down. Because I want everybody to hear this.
Yeah.
You know what she did yesterday? She posts on social media. But she have 50 farm work card.
Really?
Listen to me, listen to me.
Let me hear this.
I don't care whether you're JLP or whether you're PNP. You must not exploit the desperation of young people.
Of course. Don't exploit
because
them.
I can tell you, half of who go along there will never call.
Jesus.
Because I can tell you, common leader can tell you, Dr. Wickmack, we can make the former member can tell you, you get a limited amount. You get 50.
Yes.
And a man them want this time of the woman. So when you have your people them go interview the poor young people them under the guise so you will get farm work especially when Trump are run with everybody.
What a wickedness. Think about that. Mighty God.
Mr. Trump I read all the farm them over there.
Yes.
And I run with people. But you go up on social media, you call young people, hundreds of people come because them want work. They are desperate. They have ambition. We must not exploit
young
people.
So
with the JLP and PNP, I don't support that.
No.
And the member of parliament must be condemned. Don't use young people to get vote. If you want to serve people, serve them sincerely, serve them honestly, and serve them diligently.
Yeah, man, I really talk.
A time coming if you come down. Hey, you have a 2-time ready there? You have a 2-time ready there?
Alright, yo, me reach that part there. I think somebody start the recording earlier, so we see the rest of that. I'm gonna post it, so people may find the video when I look for now. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the platform. If you're just coming in, big up yourself. Remember to hit the like button. Don't keep this to yourself. Share it to 20 people. If you haven't yet subscribed, what you're waiting on, subscribe to the platform, hit the notification bell and click all. And of course, if you want to join the WhatsApp group, remember the number is 1-876-451-6535. That's 1-876-451-6535. And it's running across the screen right now. Alright, momentarily. So you guys can just take a screenshot of that. WhatsApp only, ladies and gentlemen. Don't call me straight here. Do not call me straight. WhatsApp call only. Message me and let me know if you want to join the group. Good. Now, let's get into the video, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get into this video right here, so. See that? Let's go.
Severe denial syndrome.
I study labor right from what year. I study my friend then we are labor right. I staff then we are labor right. Because I have a whole heap of labor right brethren. Labor right colleague, labor right staff too. And we say people over politics. When I choose politics over people. Because with the business we associate with everybody. Everybody, people choose. You make a decision who you like, who you don't like. But one thing me not understand with labor rights right now is how you supposed to struggle. Struggle, you know. You barely can send your picnic them go school. You barely can put food on your table. You can't even buy yourself a drink as a man more time. As a man more time after you work hard and you give mommy money. You give a woman money for go supermarket, all of that. You'd love for you as a man to know so you can buy yourself a one beer. But not for no can do it. No labor right can do it. And even PNP too, but who me concerned about are the labor right them. Who know say you struggle. You know say you struggle. You know say you face real hardship in a today world under Andrew Holness leadership. You know. But you convince people, you try convince people out there say the government are the good. And you now feel the good. You're not happy. You can barely survive. But you are convinced yourself say the government is the best. The Prime Minister is the best Prime Minister. So you know when we classify those type of people as now, yeah, denial syndrome. We diagnose them. We diagnose them with a syndrome called denial syndrome. Because you must have some form of mental issue going. Or me if I struggle, or me if you know say Monday morning I can't find lunch money to give my picnic. But yet still, little later from now, me there in one bar, and me a brag and me a boast say the government are do exceptional well. When you no pay can't not add up, by the time you take you can't even add up plus or minus your pay. We know that. We know everything we are going in the country, yo. Or if you be a business person right now in a Jamaica, a small business owner right now in a Jamaica, and you talk about the economy good, you suffer from denial syndrome. Or you can't send your picnic them go university as a man, as a mother, but yet still you are say everything good. Everything not good in Jamaica right now. And anybody I go out there a campaign for this Jamaica Labour Party and you know say you not good. You know say you have to go to the supermarket and you spend more time a walk around and check price in the supermarket than where you're really supposed to spend. Like 3/4 of your time you just push a trolley. I push a trolley. I check price because you know the money you have in your pocket, in your handbag, can't go out to it. You know, so you spend 1 hour in the supermarket, but 45 minutes you spend mostly I go around and I look at the price them. But you have said the government is doing good. You are suffer from denial syndrome. You know say you go to the cashier majority of the time, you me talk to, and you put back half of things them because when the cashier don't scan, you realize your money can't go up to it. You are suffer from denial syndrome. You are suffer from denial syndrome if you want labor right, or when you get your pay, it done before you get the money. It done last week and this week you're supposed to get it. By the time you done add up and take out everything was supposed to come out of your pay, you start stress even before you get the pay. You are suffer from denial syndrome. You are suffer from denial syndrome if you not live nowhere, can't afford one of them NHT house there, we are sell for 20 or 30 million dollar, and you still have say the government are do good. You are suffer from denial syndrome. Because we know, you know, I know, so this government have failed the Jamaican people. So you need to go and get checked out. If you live our lab, you need to go Dr. Francis or go to Dr. Thomas. Make them write a prescription for you. If you don't live our lab, go to your nearest doctor because you are suffer from denial syndrome. Be real to yourself, be true to yourself. Looking at the mirror. And be real to yourself and know, say, you are feel the pressure right now. Yes, you are feel the pressure.
Severe
We need help, Jesus.
Right from what they are.
People, when we looking at chat, I say, me looking at chat. If you don't want me play again, say play again. If you don't want me play it again, say play it again. Put a one in the chat if you don't want me play it again. It's the most common sense argument I have heard in all of this time. It is very, very simple. What is your reality? In a denial. Anybody that is jumping around talking about a third term and Andrew Holness is the best prime minister ever in the history of Jamaica, you are living in denial. Something is very wrong with you. And just like I'm saying, I have labor right friend, me have people me associated with a labor right too, and me have to wonder about them too. Because when me start to talk to them, me realize that them not have no substantial argument why them support Andrew Holness. You know what them go, you know them always drop on. The two of them are the same thing, man. Lord man. The two of them are the same thing. And I say to myself, say, hold on. I want me to listen to. What is this? Where you say Vilma daily? Vilma say, them delusional. Yeah, you have to agree. I'm going to play it again. That deserve a play again. Me not tell no lie. That deserve a play again right now. Big man thing. Yeah, you want to make sure so you don't follow that youth here, you know. Adrian Samuda. Zane. Yeah, man, make sure so you don't follow him. I want them old video this, you know. I don't want new video this, you know. But I come across here, I say, what? I first minute me listen to me say, yo, may I play this?
severe denial
Come make you listen to this.
severe denial syndrome.
Study my friend then we are labor right. You my staff we are labor right. My staff then we are labor right. Come here, whole heap of labor right brethren. Labor right colleague, labor right staff too. And we say people over politics. We don't choose politics over people. Because we do business, we associate with everybody. Everybody, people choose. You make a decision who you like, who you don't like. But one thing I don't understand with labor rights right now is how you supposed to struggle. You struggle, you know. You barely can send your picnic them go school. You barely can put food on your table. You can't even buy yourself a drink as a man more time. As a man more time after you work hard and you give mommy money. You give a woman money for go supermarket, all of that. You'd love for you as a man to know so you can buy yourself a one beer. But no for no can do it. No labor right can do it. And even PNP too. But who me concerned about are the labor right them. Who know say you struggle. You know say you struggle. You know say you face real hardship in a today world under Andrew Holness leadership. You know. But you convince people, you try convince people out there, say the government are the good. And you now feel the good, you're not happy, you can barely survive, but you are convinced yourself, say, the government is the best, the Prime Minister is the best Prime Minister. So you know when me classify those type of people as now, yeah, denial syndrome. Me diagnose them. Me diagnose them with a syndrome called denial syndrome. Cause you must have some form of mental issue going. Or me if I struggle, or me if you know say Monday morning I can't find lunch money to give my picnic. But yet still, little later from now, me there in one bar, and me a brag and me a boast say the government are do exceptionally well. When you know pay can't not add up, by the time you take you can't even add up plus or minus your pay. We know that. We know everything we are going in our country, yo. Or if you be a business person right now in a Jamaica, a small business owner right now in a Jamaica, and you talk about the economy good, you suffer from denial syndrome. Or you can send your picnic them go university as a man, as a mother, but yet still you are say everything good. Everything not good in Jamaica right now. And anybody I go out there a campaign for this Jamaica Labour Party and no say no good. You know say you have to go to the supermarket and you spend more time a walk around and check price in the supermarket than where you're really supposed to spend. Like 3/4 of your time you just push a trolley. I check price because you know the money you have in your pocket, in your handbag, can't go to it. You know. So you spend 1 hour in the supermarket, but 45 minutes you spend mostly I go around and I look on the price them. But you have said the government is doing good. You are suffer from denial syndrome. You know say you go to the cashier majority of the time, you me talk to, and you put back half of things them. Because when the cashier don't scan, you realize your money can't go up to it. You are suffer from denial syndrome. You are suffer from denial syndrome if you want labor right. Or when you get your pay, it done before you get the money. It done last week and this week you're supposed to get it. By the time you done add up and take out everything was supposed to come out of your pay, you start stress even before you get the pay. You are suffer from denial syndrome. You are suffer from denial syndrome if you not live nowhere, can't afford one of them NHT house there, we are sell for 20 or 30 million dollar, and you still say the government are do good. You are suffer from denial syndrome because we know, you know, I know, so this government have failed the Jamaican people. So you need to go and get checked out. If you live our lab, you need to go Dr. Francis or go to Dr. Thomas. Make them write a prescription for you. If you don't live our lab, go to your nearest doctor because you are suffer from denial syndrome. Be real to yourself, be true to yourself. Looking at the mirror. And be real to yourself and know, say, you are feel the pressure right now. Yes, you are feel the pressure.
That. None. You understand? Man just lay down in law a while ago, people. You understand? And I hope that the people them listen. Just I try to raise up the mind of the people them here, man. Because you know look good. We can't see my brother over there, so I suffer mental health issues. I'm not help him. I try to wake up the people them, I do my little part. But I just some I left it in the people. Almost the 2 hours. Bless up on yourself and soon upon the next one. Patricia, big up on them saying in the chat. See your champion thing. I love how you go and big up yourself. Look more. See, the word is love.